when the iPhone 14 came out, I made a video saying that the iPhone 13 Pro will be a better buy than the iPhone 14 for taking pictures and videos. So I'll show you some photos and videos from my iPhone 13 Pro just to prove why I said that. On my recent trip to Mumbai, instead of taking along a bulky DSLR, I was just able to carry a pocket-friendly iPhone, and these are the photos that I took. Now if you want to take just one thing from this video, take this. This is just a simple trick for having beautiful photos and videos. When you click on the screen of the iPhone, an exposure box appears, and if you just drag down the exposure, especially during sunsets and sunrises, your photos and videos are going to be more beautiful, more stunning, and just great overall. Let's just watch the video that I was taking of the sunset while I was on the train. This is when the exposure is normal, but as soon as I bring the exposure down, look how massively there's a difference on the footage. Here are some more videos that I took. So the biggest advantage of the 13 Pro over the basic iPhone 14 is that it has 3 cameras. So you also get a telephoto lens, which believe me comes into use in more cases than you think. So I was in the cab and there was a building to my left. So this is the shot that I took with a normal lens of the iPhone 13 Pro, as it is evident with my finger. Now you can see the buildings. Ignore my finger on the lower side of the screen because I was still not used to holding this phone. Now if I just zoom out into the wide angle camera lens, you can see how much more information there is to take in just from the same location. You see this guy traveling on a cycle, this road, there was a tree, and the last iPhone I had was iPhone 11, and the wide angle does seem to be working a lot better than the iPhone 11 in the iPhone 13 Pro. From the same location, you can see how zoomed in you can be to a place. You see the building, compare it to the shot that you just saw from the wide angle and the main lens. The footage is detailed, crisp, there is no softness anywhere on the edges, and just the telephoto lens is great on the iPhone 13 Pro. Here are some of the other photos that I got, and most of them I've used the exposure trick that I showed you. Here's a shot that I took at night while on my way back to the airport, and here's the shot normally, and here it is with some edits. This shot for some reason gives me a lot of Tokyo vibes. Like it just looks like there's a little bit of motion blur, like there's a splash of red on the left and also on the right. Like there's a lot of things going on in this photo. First of all, there are leading lines on the top. Now there's a splash of red on the left and yellow on the right, and there's a lot of dark. There's a hint of blue gray in the middle, and that just makes, I don't know why, but this photo looks pretty great to me. So if I have to just name this photo, it would be Tokyo vibes. Now here are 2 of my favorite shots from the trip. There was this very perfect moment I captured while I was making a video of this man walking on the side of water while the sun was setting, and this just photo for some reason brings out some kind of a meaning. Again, there's a lot happening on the top of the photo, like there are power lines going there, and the sun setting far away is beautiful, also reflected in the water. And there's a lot of black, and the silhouette of the person going is perfectly coming out against the water body. So this shot is just too perfect. I can just imagine this person like going home at the end of the day, and that's what I'm going to call this one, going home. Here's this photo before and after edit. And the second one is more of a landscape, a little bit grayish, a little bit abstract, but it looks amazing for some reason. I don't know what this thing is on the left of the screen. It has to do something with the railway station, I guess, because it was on the side of the tracks, but it just gives so much great contrast with the blue of the water. It just brings the subject in the forefront of the image with the mountains far away back in the photo, and after just doing an edit, just the photo comes alive. My favorite part about this is the reflection of the mountains and the water. It just looks like there are brush strokes, looks like a painting. I have no idea what to call this one. If you got suggestions for names, comment them down in the comment box.